I'm a man, so I'm a flight risk.
Yeah, really. You might go off the handle.
Should we just get into this?
Let's just jump into it.
Da, 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 da.
I was just thinking, these get longer every time.
We open to see Jen approach Abomination, to ask why he didn't mention that he casually escaped prison during Shang-Chi. I have to answer the phone! Oh no!
Is he just back in prison? Is the whole escape over?
No, I think the escape was, like, the idea was that was in the past, and it's just leaked. Because Shang-Chi took place a lot before this.
He got out and then just jumped straight back in.
Yeah.
This is such a letdown, even for She-Hulk standards. We don't get a She-Hulk versus Abomination. We don't get anything similar. No, that would be awful.
Emil simply explains how Wong took him against his will and that he was forced to leave. I do not believe this to be true. How did none of the security guards notice him just casually being portaled out of his cell? Are you telling me that had Emil simply said no, Wong would have threatened him to the point where he has no option? And after all this, he just happily waddles back to his cell? Anyway, Jen's friend finds Wong's LinkedIn profile.
Just Wong, and his internet presence is a little chaotic. He's either a source...
Employment history, librarian.
Target sales associate.
I want Wong in Target. They discuss how Wong broke Emil out of prison, forgetting that people would know this, because people know who Wong is. He is one of the people who saved the universe twice, and the entire multiverse, but we don't talk about that.
Sorceress! Fortify your mind!
Not to mention, he has his occupation as Sorcerer Supreme publicly on his LinkedIn profile, and I wonder how he earns money from this position. Jen then breaks a fundamental rule of driving to address us, reminding us that this is her show, and not just a show for cameos.
Just remember whose show this actually is.
Ironic, as I imagine most people are here to see Daredevil. But okay, we get a lovely newsflash telling the world that Jen is representing Abomination. Hashtag the big green woman! I find it hard to believe that there is this much press for the Abomination's case now, despite in-universe it having been 15 years since the event actually happened. Then we get a social media scene.
Gave it to a woman?
Yeah, man. Oh no, a man.
Female superhero. Wait, was that a fucking hashtag Me Too?
Yep.
No, they can't use Me Too for that.
Hang on. No more female superheroes, please.
Someone find a reason to cancel.
It certainly makes sure you understand the message of the show, and I can't wait for these clips to be used against me because I think this show is bad. Jen stumbles into the B-plot. It turns out the evil man from episodes 1 and 2 got catfished by some random Asgardian shapeshifter and thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. Okay.
No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff. She could be my next fiancé.
Happy to not be involved.
Then Wong shows up. Wong says that he required a worthy opponent so that he could train to become the Sorcerer Supreme. Now, Shang-Chi takes place after the blip. Wong was Sorcerer Supreme by technicality once Strange got dusted in 2018. So why exactly is he training for the role that he has had for over 5 years? Wong then jokes about erasing everyone's memories.
I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters, and I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
Firstly, no. Why would you assume that this is what she is thinking, you idiotic grapefruit? Secondly, again, implying you remember doing it before? Does that not entirely defeat the purpose of the spell if you can remember that you forgot something?
I think somewhere deep inside.
That's her, isn't it? That's the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
It's the most obvious.
To get found out in such a public way.
How did you see through that? That was some good writing there.
The magic shapeshifter lady tries to impersonate Dennis to get the case dropped. It was very cleverly done and no one saw it coming.
I love harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick, baby.
Jen begins the Abomination's trial. Note how she is in human form and not She-Hulk.
That means I'll expect you to be at work and in court as the She-Hulk.
Oh, and the Abomination just has this collection of wives. What's going on in the back?
So to answer your question,
Have you ever seen the film Midsummer?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals, all of whom have pledged to financially support
Right.
him.
Excuse me?
We get some testimonials from witnesses, but Wong isn't showing up.
The magic man jumps into the
Jumps.
court.
Wong shows up, jumping right into frame. But now, back to the very entertaining B-plot, because we have to be all over the place in an episode of She-Hulk. The shapeshifter elf is trying not to be charged for fraud, and says the line,
Excuse me, Your Honor, but Asgard is not a place. It is a piece.
"Stop it." But then she impersonates a judge. That's a very good idea when you are already guilty of a crime. Look at her go! Look at her. Wong explains the situation to the court, and they question what happens when he turns into the Abomination, as we know that he doesn't have control in that form. Emil removes his Crocs and transforms.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Hang on a second.
Oh, the Crocs are coming off.
The Crocs! He's got the Crocs! Why is he in control? Oh no, what happened? Oh, I've lost the Wi-Fi. This is upsetting. Oh, I'm missing out on She-Hulk. Oh, you can only hear me because the Wi-Fi died. Oh, hello.
Wait, hello.
We are back. Technical difficulties over. Despite being in a cage that would certainly be able to contain him, everyone is absolutely terrified by the Abomination. Except his cult of wives, who are all in love. But how exactly is he in control? Why are we so insistent on punching Banner's character development in the face? Wong is told that he just confessed to a federal crime and just bounces. This is the first time I have unironically laughed at this show's humour. That was kind of funny.
You realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
The A and B plots then randomly cross over, which is amply pointed out to us.
Connecting the A and B story? Nice.
Jen gets to make fun of Dennis's love life to allow him to win the case, and we see the real Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Jen arrives home where she is suddenly attacked! Oh no! She deals with the Frets, who are just here, I guess. They just, yeah, why not? They have a boss, get excited. Ah, that man is dead. Wonderful stuff. Is the end credits going to be those two have gotten together or something? Oh, it's Chad!
One brain cell.
Hey, there's my new favorite client.
I never thought we would see something like that. We love the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters.
Just remember whose show this actually is.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff.
I must depart.
Make sure you harass women in the workplace when you go.
All right, you want to just keep that line as an out of context of it, because